It's like, oh, he unfollowed the Warriors. I think that's comical.
What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. Seems like things are a little bit shaky as we have saw that Klay Thompson has unfollowed the Golden State Warriors. And of course, Draymond Green takes to the internet to express how he feels about it. And we will get into the rest of that clip. But man, such a phenomenal player, man. I really want to get into, what Draymond Green said before I get into the article that was written about this whole situation. And man, we all knew that this was coming. Klay Thompson had a terrible, up and down season for the most part. And I just felt like he's a phenomenal player. And I think that he's still a great 2 or 3 on a decent team or a playoff contender. The thing is, man, he just hit a slump, and I think that he was more in his head, than it was about his actual skill set, because I still saw great potential and still do see great potential. But let's get into this Draymond Green situation and see, everything that he had to say about Klay Thompson unfollowing the Golden State Warriors.
Probably looking forward to me talking about Klay unfollowing the Warriors and delete some IG posts or something. I had no idea that happened. I think it's fucking hilarious. Just so y'all know, I laughed when I logged on here and Jackson's like, yo, so what about Klay? I'm like, what? Like, what happened? It's like, oh, he unfollowed the Warriors. I think that's comical. I know you all be wanting like somebody's feelings to be hurt or something. It ain't that, ain't never gonna be that. That's hilarious.
So there you guys have it, man. You heard Draymond Green with a quick snippet. I'm curious though to understand, what does he mean that that's hilarious? Like, is Draymond Green laughing at Klay Thompson just because he is kind of, in the mood? He's feeling the type of way that the Warriors are finally departing, ways with him. Because I just feel like, the type of person that Klay Thompson is, he's always been there to support Draymond Green. You saw him on the podcast with Draymond Green. So I'm trying not to speculate that Draymond Green is, trying to go at Klay here. And I will hope not, because of the band that they've built and the brotherhood and all of the fellowship and the championships, the trophies, everything. And I just want to know, like, what was funny about that? I think that Klay Thompson is a little hurt. I mean, the type of dynasty that is, you just kind of want to see it through. And unfortunately, business has to happen in the NBA. Like, these things have to happen. And it's sad because, what do they say? All good things must come to an end. And to see Klay Thompson, we saw the up and down season. We saw him frustrated coming off the bench. We saw the writing on the wall. And it's just like any typical job. When they want to phase you out, they start to take away your work. They start to slowly give you, assignments. They start to give more of your workload to other people that they feel are more suitable. And I just think that was a Klay Thompson situation. It built a lot of frustration. Steph Curry was trying to talk to him a few times during the season. You saw Klay Thompson, walk off from him. And it sucks because Klay Thompson has to think about all the times that he sacrificed his body, in the finals against the Toronto Raptors, where he injured himself pretty badly and then came back trying to be on the court for his guys, ruptured his Achilles. And it just was a bad situation for Klay Thompson. And he was doing it all for them. So it hurts. He's human, just like any of us. And, things have to happen like this, man. Of course, in my opinion, I feel like Draymond Green should have been the one on the trading block. He's caused the most chaos, hitting his own, players or whatever, always getting ejected, suspended, and at the end of the day, frustrations are going to, boil over from, his pot into others, because they're dealing with their own things on top of the buffoonery that Draymond Green is doing. And let's dig into this to understand this situation a little bit more. Klay Thompson unfollows Warriors on Instagram, removes most of his Dubs content. Damn, that sucks, man, because you got to sit and think like he's going to just go down memory lane constantly as he's going through these pictures. It's kind of like a breakup, you really thought that this person was the one. And then you have to go and start the process of removing the pictures, the memories, And it's going to be a lot of emotions that's going into that, because you have to go down memory lane, you know, those moments, those celebrations, those hard times, being there for family events, the kids being together. I know Klay Thompson, I don't think he has any kids, but I just feel like he was like the great uncle to Draymond, Steph, Iguodala, like all of those guys, and Looney, you know. And when you're removing those photos and videos, man, it just sucks, man. But I'm quite sure that those memories will never leave him. Of course, he'll always be a Splash brother, and I'm quite sure it's going to be several documentaries, books that come out, and there'll always be time for them to reunite. As rumors swell over Thompson's future, keen-eyed fans noticed he unfollowed Warriors on Instagram and deleted much of the Warriors content that was previously on his account. I've always wanted to know this. How do people catch people unfollowing people? Like, is there a app for this? Like, what makes this happen so quickly? People report when LeBron unfollow people. I'm like, oh my goodness, is this like a job? Is this good pay? Like, how does this happen? And I just find it pretty humorous, man, because I just feel like, you know, that is a big deal. Don't get me wrong. But the second it happens, the way that it just notes keen-eyed fans. That's wild. But anyway, it goes on to say the 34-year-old is set to become a free agent later this summer and reportedly wants another top-of-the-market contract despite uneven play over the past few seasons. And like I said, guys, man, I still believe that contract situation played heavily in his mindset. And I do think that on a new team with a guaranteed, you know, top-of-the-market contract, that Klay Thompson will be optimal again. Like, I do feel like that. And I'm going to tell you guys, man, if I'm the Sacramento Kings, I want to keep Klay Thompson in Cali by any means necessary. I think that he'll be a good fit on the Sacramento Kings. Call me crazy, guys. I just feel like next to D Fox, Sabonis, you know, Malik, of course they might have to give up a few players, but I feel like that'll be a good situation. You know, that's just me. The Miami Heat, you know, could use him. The 76ers, teams like that, man. But if I want to keep him in California, I'm going to go after him if I'm the Sacramento Kings. As of Friday morning, the shooting guard unfollowed Golden State, but was still following the Santa Cruz Warriors, the team's G League affiliate and Warriors Community Foundation. Aside from a post honoring late coach Dejan, Thompson's most recent photo in Warriors gear is now from April 2022. That makes all the sense of the world, you know, knowing that, you know, you have these endorsers and people, you know, that are paying you to sponsor their products or whatever. So that's off limits for the most part. I'm just kind of sitting back wondering, like, you know, who broke the news? Did Steph Curry, Draymond Green, did they all, you know, call, talk? Obviously, Draymond Green said he had no idea. I would most likely think that Steph Curry, being the stand-up guy he is, maybe he reached out to Klay and was like, hey, man, you know, this is the path that, you know, the organization is going to go forward. I'm sure his agent notified him first, you know, but I think that as a brother, you know, your best friends, man, like, it's better to hear it from, you know, their mouths, you know what I'm saying? Because they are, quote unquote, the Splash Bros. And, you know, it sucks, man, like, because you don't want to see this guy go to a competitor and bust your ass. I'm just going to be honest, because I'm quite sure LeBron James is all over this. Trust me. LeBron James always wanted Steph Curry. I'm quite sure that they're all over this Lakers situation and getting Klay Thompson, especially since Klay Thompson's dad played for the Lakers and I believe did a lot of work around the Lakers, you know, post NBA season. And I mean, at the end of the day, man, who knows? I mean, maybe Klay Thompson is pulling a gimmick right in front of everybody's eyes. Maybe he's doing this to demand a contract. Like, you know, anything is want to lose him. But we all know that the luxury tax situation with them is ridiculous right now. We saw the reports where Kevin Looney, you know, is going to be released as well. So we'll see how about this. Golden State Warrior fans, tap in. How do you guys feel about potentially, most likely, 99% sure, almost losing Klay Thompson? So y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. Share the video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. See you guys next time. Peace.